Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Total Football. I'm your host, and I'm joined by my pitch side team, David and Finn. Today, we're going to talk about the games during this important international break. Well, enough said. Let's get straight into it. So, first off, we're going to talk about Ireland versus Portugal. So, we had a score of 2-0. We had 2 goals. It was a really important win for Ireland. Troy Parrott scored 2 of the goals. However, he was not man of the match. Man of the match was Dara Oshie. We had 1.17 expected goals from Ireland and 2.66 from Portugal. Total ball possession for Ireland was 23, while Portugal dominated with 77. Then we had 234 passes and 798 from Portugal. So the goals came in this order. It was first a goal from Parrott in the 17th minute, assisted by Lou Scales. Then in the 45th minute, Parrott again assisted by Oshie in the 45th minute. Now we have Brazil versus Senegal.
Yeah, Brazil versus Senegal was a good game in my opinion. Ended up being 2-0. Brazil, Casemiro scored in the 35th minute and Estevillo in the 28th minute. Casemiro was assisted by Rodri. The total ball possession for Brazil was 47, and for Senegal it was 53. Expected goals for Brazil were 1.22, while expected goals for Senegal were 0.95. Big chances, Brazil had 2 and Senegal had 0. Total shots, Brazil had 14 and Senegal had 11.
Okay, so now we have Georgia versus Spain. Now we have our analysis here with David.
All right, so for this game, the score was 4-0 from Spain. Spain obviously won this game. So for the 9th minute, after review, Spain obtained a penalty shot because one of the opposite players had a handball. The player who shot this ball was Oyarzabal. It was the first shot of the game and the first goal, which made the score go from 1-0. Okay, so after this shot, Spain got another shot in the net from Zubimendi, making the score 2-0 in the 21st minute. Alex Baena had a very close shot towards the net, shooting a low-driven ball that was on target, but was sadly deflected by the keeper. Okay, so in the 34th minute, Ferran obtained the tap-in goal. It was like a very calculated goal. Like everybody was in the right place. He was in the box, so it was pretty easy for him to get that tap-in in. Okay, so in the 62nd minute, Ferran crossed the ball into the net, finding Oyarzabal, where he was able to header the ball into the net, winning another goal for Spain, making the score 4-0, and this concluded the match. Yeah.
You want to give some stats based on the game?
Okay. Okay, so some stats for the game was Germany had an overall 72 ball possession, and Slovakia had 28 ball possession. This is all obviously shown with like the stats and all with the 6-0 and everything. Germany had 7 big chances, while Slovakia had 1. Total shots, Germany got 22, while Slovakia only had 6. Not too many. Goalkeeper saves, there is 4 for Slovakia and 2 from Germany. Corner kicks, 8 from Germany and 3 from Slovakia. A few fouls here and there, mostly coming from Germany, but 3 of them were from Slovakia.
Okay, so now we're going to go with Hungary versus Ireland. My choice for game of the week. It was a 3-2 score. So we had a goal from Sobostai in the 3rd minute with a bended whip to the left corner. Then a penalty was awarded for Ireland after Salai hit the attacker's foot. Parrott calmly scored in the 15th minute. Then a big save for Kelleher in the 27th minute. Really good performance from him. In the 37th minute, Barga absolutely scored a screamer. Left foot volley from outside the box. Oof, crazy goal. Then a goal got disallowed in the 57th minute from an offside. Troy Parrott in the 80th minute chipped the keeper to tie the game. Then a big chance was missed in the 91st minute from Ireland. Finally, in the 95th minute, a long pass from the Irish keeper Kelleher, to the goal. Pair got a foot in and pushed the goal to complete a hat trick while eliminating Hungary out of the World Cup qualifiers. Ireland needed to win their 2 games in this break to remain in chances of qualification. They won against the 2 biggest teams on paper, Hungary and Portugal. So now, the stats. Hungary had 53 ball possession, while Ireland only had 47. Then big chances were 2. And then for Ireland, there was 5. Now we're going to go to England versus Serbia.
Yeah, it was a good game in my opinion. 2-0. Saka scored and Eze scored. Man of the match was Saka. Yellow cards, we have 1 by Serbia. Total ball possession, England had 70, Serbia had 30. Expected goals, England had .93 and Serbia had 1.06. Big chances, England had 2, Serbia had 1. Total shots, England had 19 while Serbia had 7. Fouls, we have 13 for England and 10 for Serbia. Our next game is Italy versus Norway. 4-1, Norway won. Norway had Lassen in the 90th minute, Holland in the 79th minute, Naze in the 63rd minute, and Italy had Esposito in the 11th minute. Ball possession, Italy had 58% and Norway had 42%.
So the player of the match was Erling Haaland with an overall 8.6 score. He actually scored against his own teammate, which is Donnarumma, who's the goalkeeper for Italy. I want to talk about how Italy are in very big risks of not qualifying to the World Cup. They have to go to the knockouts of the qualification and play against other nations like North Macedonia in the World Cup to qualify. So the timeline was in the 11th minute, Esposito scored from a pass from Di Marco. Then in the 63rd minute, Nusa scored from a pass of Swordloff. Haaland from Oscar Bob in the 78th. A minute later, Haaland scored again from a pass from Thorsby. And then J.S. Larson scored the last goal from a pass from Thorsby. So now we're going to talk about Portugal destroying Armenia. So we had a score of 9-1. And Ronaldo did not play in this game due to him having a red card the game before against Ireland. So there was 10 goals in total. Specifically, Joao Neves and Bruno Fernandes both scored a hat-trick, meaning 3 goals. We had an overall 76 ball possession from Portugal compared to only 24 from Armenia. Then, so in the 7th minute, Vega scored to make it 1-0. Then, straight after, 7 minutes later, Ramos assisted Spurzian to level it up. Then, in the 20th minute, Ramos scored. Then Neves twice. Bruno Fernandes from a penalty. Again, Bruno Fernandes in the 51st. 72nd, again, Fernandes. 81st, João Neves. In 92nd, Conceição. So, that's pretty much it.
Thank you for watching. This was Total Football. I'm Finn.
I'm Jose.
And we're out.